New South Wales Premier Mike Baird in a testing moment with a greyhound trainer. The 2 GB presenter's outburst comes as new polling shows Mr Baird, once the most popular leader in Australia, is now level pegging with his Transport Minister, Andrew Constance. As preferred Premier, the Baird government will face a major test of its support in early November when a by-election is held in the Nationals-held seat of Orange, in the state's central west. Even by Jones's angry standards, the opprobrium he offered to the coalition this morning was stinging. At one point, he even claimed the Baird government was driving people to suicide. You've got a Liberal Party that won an election pledging in writing no council amalgamations. Yet, you've got forced amalgamations. Why? Asked Jones. Quote, because Michael Baird says he knows better than anyone else. Don't worry about not telling the truth. Then of course the powerhouse museum. Not one person who knows anything about museums thinks this is the right decision, but Kim Jong Baird says it's going to happen. Jones claimed the inquiry that led to the closure of the greyhound industry, following revelations of animal cruelty, was predicated on lies. So, tell lies just to achieve the ends you seek, he concluded. Yesterday, the Premier's office denied claims, also made on 2 GB, that the government had secretly signed confidentiality agreements for an apartment complex at Sydney's Wentworth Park Greyhound Track. Has the Premier heard of The Boy and the Wolf? People don't believe you, even when you're telling the truth. Jones said, Mr Baird would get his justice when people next get their say and they can't wait. Michael Baird, if you have one shred of decency in your hypocritical body, withdraw the greyhound legislation and start again, he said. There are no words that can describe the contempt that is due to Michael Baird and Deputy Premier and New South Wales Nationals leader, Troy Grant, and others who have lined up to do this to decent people. Jones said, you can only draw one conclusion. The business of the Baird government is to drive people to take your own lives. It's beyond disgrace. A Fairfax media poll from August put Labor and the Liberals neck and neck on a 2-party preferred basis, with opposition leader Luke Foley pulling ahead of Mr Baird as preferred Premier. However, the survey also showed a small majority in favour of the greyhound racing ban. But the culling of the greyhound industry has gone down particularly badly in regional New South Wales. A Reach-Tell poll of 725 Orange voters, published today by the Daily Telegraph, had the National Party's primary vote at 34.6%, down from 66% at the 2015 state election and putting the seat within grasping distance of Labor. Asked who they preferred as Premier, 39.6% of Orange voters plumped for Mr Baird, just a whisker away from the 39% who backed Mr Constance. Asked on Tuesday if he would resign as New South Wales Nationals leader if his party lost the seat of Orange, Mr Grant said, whatever will be, will be. I'll concentrate on delivering for Orange as I have for the rest of regional New South Wales, he said.